We are live. Wow, the camera is higher now.
Here, let me shift it.
Yeah, sure.
Color's a little different too.
Oh, there you go. It just adjusted. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to this beautiful Tuesday night of our divine global meditation for Gaia and humanity. We're so grateful and thankful that you're all here in this beautiful, powerful time as we have one more day in the Lion's Portal, and better of a time to come together for this beautiful meditation.
So much love to all of you. Thank you so much. Trusting you had an amazing 8A StarGate experience and you're taking time to integrate, as there is a big integration from this period from July 26th until August 12th and everything in between, that we have to really recenter, rebalance, readjust, and to welcome the rebirth as the new being that we are. So thank you so much. Thank you all of you that are new that are joining us, and thank you those of you who've been joining us week after week after week in this 2020 year of true transcendence, I would have to say.
For all those that are new, please feel free in the live chat to write where you are coming in from tonight, your town, your city, your country, and any comments you'd like to share, especially afterwards. We always invite individuals to share their experience. So feel free that when you're going through this beautiful meditation, whatever arises, no matter what it is, feel free to share, because it helps others in theirs, because there's this collective unification as we go through this meditation. There's some beautiful overlaps and symbols, metaphors, and just beautiful connections that we get to all share. So we're just very grateful that you're here tonight and we get to celebrate this day with all of you and taking this moment to be with us.
So for those of you who are new, there's just a couple of quick little process in this few minutes. We're first going to get rid of what doesn't serve us, that is sitting in our energetic field, with the support of the higher beings such as our angelic team, so that they can take it away from us. So our energetic field becomes a clear field, so that we can then fill ourselves with that pure divine white light, and really this golden energy, fill it in our hearts, fill it in our bodies, place ourselves inside this dazzling golden ball of light, or a Merkaba, or a diamond, or a pyramid, so that we're sitting in this field first, all the way connected to source light and to the heart of Gaia. And from there, once we receive that which is vibrational harmony for us, because it is service to self first, the greater self, and then from there we place our hands in the middle and allow our vessel to be just a living stream of this frequency that is descending us through us, so that we can anchor it onto Gaia wherever it needs to go, wherever it is actually missing this level of divine love frequency. So let the images flow wherever they are, and we'll catch up at the end. So having said that, there's a golden drape here in the middle for all of us, where we can just empty ourselves with that, which is heavier sitting in our field, so we can become lighter, raise our vibration. So Michael, what's sitting in your field today that you would like to allow the higher team of the angelic celestial team of light to take it away from you?
Tonight, I would
personally,
I would just like to release my frustration and just disappointment in what I believe is a separation in many beliefs in our light community that are swaying toward one direction, whether it's politics, whether it's religion, whether it's their own opinion of what's happening. I just want to release that anger and frustration that there is just a lot of separation, hatred, and just energies that are not moving toward balance in our peace, love, and light that we're here to shine in our golden hearts.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So in my energetic field, I would like to release the physical sensation of this spasm that my back went into today. That's been very discomforting pretty much all day, and the head pressure that I feel for the integration, just the physical discomfort. I like to place this in this golden drape, and I also like to release the frustration that I feel when something is expressed in a crystalline diamond clarity, and when individuals are, for whatever reason, are not able to receive that. They can't receive the wisdom or the clarity, and then it gets all cluttered from from where they're vibrating from, that is clearly blocked and cluttered, but yet they can't see it at all. So I like to feel a bit of the frustration that I feel around that into this golden drape. And I like to invite all of you to now place into this golden drape that which you like to release this evening. And thank you so much, everyone, for that. So let us move forward to the next phase of calling in the prayers for all. We'll from there go straight into preparing the body and then sit in the silence. So get comfortable where you are. And let us place our hands on our hearts. And let us take a deep in breath in and release. And again. And release. And take another deep in breath in. And come into your heart, dear hearts. Placing your hands right in your heart. Tuning inward to your breath as we call in the prayers now. Dear Source Light of all creation, dear Divine Creator, dear Great Primary Spirit, we come before your presence in this now, asking for your highest grace and blessings for all of us on this call, to allow ourselves to be the highest instruments of pure divine flow of light, allowing ourselves to connect deep into the heart of beautiful source light of all illumination in your heart, in your crystalline diamond heart, and allow ourselves to connect deep into the heart of Gaia's crystalline diamond heart. So we are grounded in the perfection and purity of this divine stream and flow of light. We ask to be held by the highest, mighty, amazing team of higher light. As our ascension team, each of us, as we call them in, so that we are protected, we're loved, we're supported, but all that we need to just be in this now, in connection to our mighty I Am presence through our mighty Christed self, so that our human self merges with our I Am presence. So the truest aspect of ourselves, the truest wholeness of ourselves is the living stream of this call this evening to be of the highest service. We ask this call to be blessed in all wondrous ways. We ask for the golden sacred pyramid to be placed upon each of us, so only the highest light of love from the Christed heart may interact with us. Anything less than this divine perfection may not interact in this field in any way. We are completely safe. We are completely loved. We're completely supported by the power of divine love, in which we each are as a sparkling light. We ask for the rays of light to support this call. We ask for the councils of light to support this call. We call for the team of light to support this call. We call for the beautiful divine mother, divine father to support this call. We call the galactics of the highest light to support this call. We call the intergalactic councils of the highest light to support this call, as we call in Source Dragon, the golden dragons and the white ancient dragons. We call in the sacred order of the Pegasus and the ancient unicorns and the ancient white dragons, together with the Christ golden dragons, to support this call. We call in the white winged ones to support this call, as we call in our beautiful star brothers and sisters of the light, of the highest light, to support this call. We call in the great white brotherhood of light to support this call, as we call in Ashtar Command and the beautiful mighty angelic team and our angels, the seraphims, the cherubs, the virtues and principles and cherubims, to support this call. We call in the etheric crystal beings of light to support this call, as we call in our ancestors of the highest light to support this call, as we call in our spirit animal guardians to support this call. We also call in the elemental queendom and kingdom to support this call, together with the fairies and pixies and magical mermaids and mermaids, as we call in earth crystals to support this call, as we call in ancient Lemuria, ancient Atlantis, and the cities of light of Argata, Shambhala, and Teos to support this call. We call in the heart of Gaia's crystalline, golden, diamond, rose, and heart in her fifth dimensional consciousness to fully support us in all wondrous ways. As we now also call in the direction of the east, the south, the west, the medicine of the great eagle, my beautiful mother serpent and sister jaguar and hummingbirds. We call in the fire element, the earth element, the water element, and the air element, as we call in the inner child, the teenager, the adult, and the elderly, to support this call. As we now drop into our heart space, drawing the attention from our physical eyes, tuning into the breath, and letting the light stream of the muscles of our eyes to travel back and meet in the center of our heart, our true center, dropping in, tuning into the heartbeat as we deepen our breath. Tuning it to the expansion of its breath. And then inhalation and the contraction and the expansion in this wonderful, magical, supportive way of the way it is in ebb and flow. The way you breathe in and then you breathe out. finding that rhythm inside, which is original heartbeat, the original drum sound that pulses the light from the sparkling source light from your soul inception, tuning into the drum beat that pulses that original, pure, perfect, dazzling, glorious ray of light. And as you tune into it, drop into your heart and let it be fully illuminated in your heart. So you can see it as the sacred holy flame, the holy ascension flame that is here to transmute all density in you and around you back into light. As you breathe into its ray of light, the light of love, and you breathe it into you, and you breathe it out, and you begin breathing into the sacred flame even deeper, breathing it into all your organs, and breathing out what doesn't serve you. And draw your breath from this holy sacred space again, and with each breath grow it larger. And breathe it into your bones and your muscles. And breathe even deeper into the sacred holy flame. Breathe it into your skin, nail, and hair. And take the breath even deeper into you. Breathe it into your bloodstream, into your lymph nodes, and into all the fluids of your body. And breathe it out. And next in breath, breathe it all into your cells, and let your cells completely be bathed by this white gold and ascension flame of light that you are. Next in breath, take all this breath to your ascension golden flame of light and breathe it out into your emotional body to purify your emotional body. All the density in your emotional body, breathe it all the way out. And draw the breath even deeper. Breathe it into your mental body. And by the power invested in your heart space, in this ascension flame, breathe even deeper and grow this ascension flame even larger to your etheric body. And then your next in breath, draw it in even deeper. And from this sacred place, breathe it all the way out to your spiritual body. And see yourself expanded in your spiritual body. All your body is fluid and open. And see or sense or feel yourself in this dazzling ball of light. And let it be either a Merkaba light, or a sphere of light, or a pyramid structure around you, or even a diamond. What if it feels called to you? And breathe deep into its center and breathe it all the way out. And from here now, from the center of your beautiful, dazzling heart. Draw the attention upward from your crown chakra all the way to your soul star chakra and all the way up to your upper chakra, straight up to source light. Draw it all the way to source light, to the heart of source creator, to the heart of this crystalline diamond light flow. And breathe in the connection of this direct path straight to divine, that you are blessed to have this beautiful connection, and allow it to descend down, totally stream through in this golden particles of light, and let it illuminate all your soul star chakra and your crown chakra, on your third eye, and your throat, and your heart and solar plexus, your sacral and root, your legs, and let it pass through you. This golden light, let it stream through you, pass through you into your lower chakras, all the way, passing through the dirt and debris, the rocks and the crystal, the bodies of water, and the lava molten. And let it descend all the way to the center of Gaia's crystalline diamond, golden rose, and heart. And allow the stream in this vertical axis to connect deeply into the center of Gaia's fifth dimensional heart. And let that grid be connected completely to you. And breathe in this place. Feel the deep connection. Bathe yourself all the way, and when you're ready, then place your hand into the middle and let your entire vessel be the instrument where this powerful, pure, dazzling, sacred frequency can bless all on Gaia. Welcoming you back. Take a deep breath in. Come back into this space in this now. Come back to your beautiful body. Take a deep breath in. Become very present in this now with so much love and gratitude. Come back in your heart. Unity with all your bodies. With so much love and gratitude. Feed into that heart space. And see what song, what sound from the ray of light in your heart wants to emanate. And let it vibrate out. So welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for your beautiful service this evening. We are so grateful to you, to your presence, to your light, to your contribution. As always, we welcome you to please share what you experienced briefly so we also can learn about your sacred experience. As Michael and I will briefly share what took place briefly. So, with me tonight was very interesting. Um, um, I just saw a diamond, large diamond for a while. That was it. And then from there, I was, um, I saw that I was inside a body of something that was gold, and I was a smaller size, almost like a child, moving through this body. It seemed like a portal, and as I stepped out of it, I was able to see it was a very, very, very long neck with spikes. And I was outside watching it, then going in like almost like a roller coaster. It was twisting and turning and going, and it was extremely moving fast. And then it came to the head of it, and I saw it was the cosmic mother dragon that I've never seen before. Gold. It was ginormous, ginormous. And then me as a little child came out of its mouth, was thrown in this space. I have no idea where I was. This dimensional field that was just it was like as if I just had something in my hand and I would draw it, it would materialize. I would draw it, it would materialize. Whatever I wanted, I draw and materialize right there. Or I would touch this mushroom looking thing and it would turn into another thing. And whatever was in my disposal in this sort of like magical realm thingy, it was extremely psychedelic. Where I was, the waterfall was like a Skittle candy, the colors of it, and I was literally writing it down. It was very magical, playful, extremely psychedelic. And then from there, it moved. I was in some other than it moved, transformed to another dimensional world, a different dimension, another world that was watery world, and everything was backwards. And this, what we would call jellyfish, but ginormous, they were swimming the other way, like its head down this way. Everything was backwards, and then there was this ginormous, and my arms, I was in a different body, my arms were going like this, and this ginormous crystal whale came, and from here, then I saw all of us on this call we had our higher self, then we had ourselves that were around the call holding the hands of each other around Gaia. Then we had our multi-dimensional realities, like as an orb bubble playing out. So I saw what I was experiencing was me in different dimensional realities, multiverses, universes, having its experience simultaneously. Then from there, I had a very interesting experience. From there, my consciousness raised up, and I met a being. I never seen a very large. He said, "I'm your protector." A very large male figure. His attire was brown, tight, brown, and it came down. It was almost like I couldn't tell if it was a skirt, pants, what it was. Its hands were had like almost human looking hands, and he had these armor things here also in this chocolate brown, and his hair was pure white, extremely long hair. Then he had it was put up here with some brown thing held back, and his eyes was there was no pupil, there was no white, it was pure emerald green light, just emerald green light. And I saw him. I said, who are you? And he said, I'm your protector. I said, wow, thank you. Wow, thank you. And he put his hand this way and like something like this. And then I said, can you please tell me your name? And I heard Ishmael. Ishmael was his name, which I'm thinking is Ishmael. But the way it was sounding was, he said, I'm Ishmael, like this. So I said, oh, you're an angel. And so I saw he got up and this wings open behind him. I never met him before. I said, can I talk to you more? And he said, yes. But he said, like, yes, you can always call me. And so that was it. It ended with that. I'm quite giddy. I don't know. I'm very honored to meet another being.
That's beautiful.
I know.
It's beautiful.
Very, very
beautiful.
beautiful.
It's beautiful you saw angel wings or that beautiful angel came in because there was one part, there was many parts, but there was one part where in the middle of my meditation, there were just huge angel wings all filled with the image in front of me.
Wow.
I started out where there was this just huge diamond over earth, and that diamond was completely clear, and as the diamond was over the earth, it was transmuting this powerful light all upon earth. And as that light was coming down, the 4 elemental dragons on each side were increasing the light through their flame. Their golden flames were hitting the diamond, and that would penetrate to the earth. And as that was penetrating, all of a sudden Saint Germain came in, and he started to express, I am the being of the violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And as he was saying that, then this purple hue started to radiate out and started to work with all of the darkness, fear, the anxiety, the stress of all the beings, came clearing and cleansing. And it was wild because as he was like standing in the middle of the earth, in the middle of the diamond with the fire coming from the dragons, and then the violet flame was pulsating out through all of earth. And it was interesting because as it was clearing out, then Mother Mary appeared with her pink ray, and the pink ray would capture all of the dark smoke or energies that were being transmuted by the violet flame, and her loving rays of compassion and divine love were then transmuting that as if like everything was becoming crystal clear. And as things were becoming crystal clear, then the new earth appeared, where there was these beautiful rainbow bridges connecting all the continents, all the states, and allowing this energy of pure love to come through and unite within the land. And it was wild because as this was happening, I saw like all the animals, all the birds, all the trees were encircling humanity. And as they were circling humanity, they were like swaying back and forth because they were already in their ascension Christed beingness, because they've already accomplished that. And so as they were moving around humanity, it was wild to see all the beings smile. And as all the beings were smiling, then it took me to the pictures of humanity smiling, and then it showed all these children like running to their parents and hugging. It showed people holding hands. It showed political figures hugging. It showed nations that were fighting, coming together in the highest peace and highest compassion. As that was happening, then there were these diamond, where is it? There was like these diamonds connected by diamonds connected by diamonds falling from the sky with a rope in between. And it was interesting because as the rope was connected to the diamonds, then all these angels slid down into humanity and started to swirl the axis of the earth. And as it was swirling, it was shifting everything into its highest frequency. And that highest frequency brought me into the center of Earth, where this white crystal lotus opened up, and that shined the brightest light out through Earth, through the pyramids, through all these portals into just everything. Like the white light came through everything, and then that I just dropped in that space of love and just could feel that energy through my body, and then through all that I was envisioning for humanity and Gaia to be enveloped by the highest level of light and love and vibration. And as that was doing, then it took me to a scene where it was the cities of light, pristine golden palaces, beautiful parks, beautiful geometry of the land that showed the new earth. And it was such a joyous, happy, loving, creative space of showing people that were loving everything they did. Like everything that they were doing was coming from the rays of love in their heart. And there was no work, there was no responsibility other than them to live in their love. And through their love, they were cultivating everything in these cities that started to open up all around the world. And so as I sat there, I just felt this huge loving vibration in my heart expand, expand, and expand. And I just felt so many beings connected through us, circles and circles and circles of masters and angels, and then all of us in a circle that were just holding hands in just highest gratitude and highest appreciation. So it was powerful tonight to feel that. And grateful at one part during it, you mentioned the angel. There was this one part where all I saw were like big wings. I don't know if they were the wings from the angels coming down or the wings that were opening up in front, but they were just the biggest wings in front. And even myself, I could feel my wings open up and expand larger and larger, as if my body was being stretched into a higher expanded sensation. So
Nice.
It was pretty powerful and
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Thank you everyone for joining us. Let's see what you experienced, who's with us tonight.
So thank you, L'Oreal, for being here. Thank you, beautiful Angela and Sunny Murphy. Hi, Hillary. Thank you for being here. Hello, Christina. Good to see you. Hello, Kimberly. Thank you for being here. And Carolyn, thank you. Debbie Barefoot, thank you. Cynthia, good to see you.
Hi, Valerie.
Valerie, Hillary, I'm sorry, Cynthia, about the sad news. My adult nephew drowned Saturday. Please remember my family and his girlfriend into your prayers. Wow. I'm so sorry, Cynthia.
Wow, Cynthia, we hold you and your family in our love.
Wow. What a wow. I'm so sorry. And we're holding those blessings and all the energy on Saturday on the gateway. Wow, what a day too. I'm sorry to hear that. Hillary said someone was speaking to me, encouraged me to let go, leave people to their own devices. Eventually they will wake up. I've been increasingly frustrated by the closed judgmental people who I know. Yes, Hillary, we're all being we're all allowing ourselves to choose discernment over our own judgment. And this is a time where it's really interesting to see how we can hold our vibration frequency into its highest light without being distracted or triggered by all the other energies that want to pull us into lower vibrations. So we totally feel you and totally know what's going through. Thank you. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you. Angela, mine was closer to what Michael saw. A lot of it was similar, except I saw glittering rainbows of energy blasting out of us all to cover Earth and lots of happy dwelling energies from our divine teams.
Nice.
Thank you, Angela. And you know what? I also remember in the very beginning of my meditation, I saw glittering gold. I guess I would say like pixie dust that was coming down onto the earth as if it was like raining golden dust that came in. And at one part I remember seeing all of these white doves come from center earth connecting to the angels as they came into peace. So thank you, Angela. Hello, Valerie. I was knocked out. I think I'm greater service without my human mind.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. We just like today I was just in a complete different universe. There was no, I mean, or at one point I was here, and that's exactly the experience too, because we are working on different planes, so it's perfect.
And also know that with each experience, with Honey and I, and having different experiences in shamanic journeys and meditations, everyone is unique in their own. Even if you're not going through the vastness of the details that are being expressed through Honey and I, you're doing exactly what you're doing, whether it's holding light, whether you're just feeling love, whether it's being knocked out and allowing the forces to come through you, because either way, there are powerful energies that are coming through to elevate and to expand and vibrate these energies. And so it's great to know that however these frequencies come through, it's exactly right in how it service itself right there.
And we really also thank those of you who are not making comment, but you are here. I know there are a couple of you that don't know how to make comments here. We just value and appreciate you. And the video is always back on our website. On our Ascension Alchemists Facebook page. So you're more than welcome to make comment on it afterward, just so that we can see what you experience. Hi, Francine.
I love Francine. And Valerie,
I'll take all of those. Look at all that flames. Wow, Francine. I'm like blasted by those. I see Caroline's rose too.
So Valerie, I've been floating. Is anyone else floating that as well? A sense of floating or underwater. So
yeah, like on mine, Valerie, tonight, like you saw, I was in underwater, but it was an upside down world. Yeah.
And I feel like that floating energy, like when I'm in this state of just pure divine love, I feel like there's this floating sensation in the heavens, in the being of just complete lightness and complete purity. So I can relate to that. Without the water, I'm more in the air element than I'm feeling the floating nature, if that makes sense. But if anyone else is feeling floating, please feel free to leave your comment, because we all have our unique experiences, and it's such a blessing we can share these after such a powerful meditation.
I really would like to just thank all of you. Hillary, Carolyn, Angela, Valerie, Francine, there's Dana, there's Conchetta, there's several of you. Cynthia, of course, Kimberly, Christina, several of you have been, and definitely Lori. You guys have been joining us week after week after week after week after week. Michael and I just cannot be more grateful to you for your presence, your vibration, your allowing to unite together as a team to just sit in this frequency field and allow. We're just so grateful, because this has really nothing to do with us. This has to do with the collective. And when we come together, those of us that feel called, again, this experience, this invitation goes out to so many people, but it is us that shows up. Isn't that interesting? And there's a certain frequency that draws us between the crystalline field, between the dragons, between the sacred flame. There's something that's drawing us so that our frequency can be served. And for that, I'm very, very grateful, because so many others can also join, and we wish other groups will collaborate with us, so it's one unified field together. But it is what it is. So, but I just want you all to be very acknowledged in the appreciation that I feel, that I know Michael feels as well, and how important the frequency of this vibration as a service to the collective energy and to Gaia is, I know that you know what you are allowing is extremely important, and it's not just sitting here. And most people, they want to go out, do, which is important, but it is when you're allowing yourself to be the higher part of you merge with your human self, and all parts of you show up, and you get to see these higher dimensional, multi-dimensional universes and multiverses all interact with each other with all of our fields, and then for it to be described what took place, we are birthing the new realities for new earth consciousness that is all in this golden vibration of light, because we are the ones who creating the new world, as we did when we were out of this body. We were in our light body, we took part. So that's why it doesn't many people, they may see it, they may not be drawn to it, because to sit in this frequency and allow, there has to be a calling inside of you that you know, this is my purpose to show up in this now. And that's it. That's it. We all meet together in one place. And for that, I'm very grateful.
And I follow that in what Honey said. It was very beautiful, in just the depth of gratitude that we have, and just also the appreciation that I hope all of you really take the time to give yourself that heart hug of what you're doing in these times that are just so transformational, and to look back and really see that, this has been a very, very unbelievable year of change. And from the beginning all the way to now, to sit in meditation and to allow all the energies that come forward and bring that higher light into your heart, and to bring that through your vessel, takes so much beautiful strength and courage just to be, because many times we're so distracted by what's happening. So to congratulate yourself in that beingness for demonstrating to so many beings beyond this dimension that you're here and you're following the clarion call. You're standing in your light and you're shining upon that in every beautiful love that you're emitting to the universe and beyond. And for me, I could not be grateful as Honey is as grateful to share these times with you and with the whole collective, because we know when we really look deeply into it, it's the love that we get to expand and illuminate through our hearts. And it's so amazing what we feel through this, and then take that into all of our individual communities. So thank you so much.
And Valerie, to answer your questions, yes, we do post it on Sology, we do post it on Ancient Wise Ones. And one of the things I like to request for next week, Tuesday, would each of you like to invite maybe 3 to 5 people that you know their vibration is similar of this, and they would love to just sit in this? Would you please care to maybe post it on your wall? Say, hey, I've been taking part for week after week in this free global unity meditation for humanity and Gaia. Why don't you join me this evening? It's free, it's open to all. And I feel maybe you all can also spread that and allow others to join us, so they too can bring their participation, because we're doing what we can on our part, and usually the average is about 17 to 25. Sometimes we go to 30, 35 participants on the bigger day. So we would really be grateful if you would also share that and say something from, not just share the post, say something about what the experience has been for you week after week you come. Are you looking forward to it? What has it done for you? What do you experience? Would you recommend it? So we would really appreciate that. That would be a great help to invite others.
In any way or form, if you choose to bring your beautiful voice out and maybe do a live, or if you share it within any source of social media, email, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you feel free to just blast it out, and know that whatever channels you can give in your own, in your own community, in the world, just place it out and do whatever you feel is best. And we just honor that. But we know that it's not about numbers, it's about what we're doing.
No, and it's not about Michael and I, it's about this field of light and our service to Gaia. And however way we can express it, when we come together, we get to experience what takes place. It's a safe container, and why not, And so, and I feel I'm always encouraging people to stand up behind their experience, write a post social media, because you get to express that and you get to blast that vibration go out. And it's also part of that divine expression, because many light workers like to stay kind of closed door, and this is part of your invitation. So
thank you all
thank
for
you
being
so
here
much
tonight. Thank you for your constant beautiful service, and
we'll see you all on Friday.
Yeah,
Friday, we're going to do the full Friday tea time. We'll talk about everything aid. We're integrating right now. So much took place.
Integrate. There's one more day tomorrow. And just give yourself a lot of water, a lot of time. And most important, a lot of rest and nourishing yourself, because it's pretty heavy out there right now. And so with all these beautiful codes and energies coming in, ignite yourself with the love that you are and really rest in that place, because that rest gives you the nourishment and regeneration that we all need in a constant, most amazing balance and harmony.
So love you all. Have a beautiful, blessed night. And thank you again
for
your part.
Many blessings.
Good night, everyone.